Hola, mi amigos and amigas. I got some big time news from you. We're talking mega crypto news coming from the Cftc. That means commodities, ladies and gents. We're going to talk price action of our faves, along with Ripple.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Regulated crypto trading in the US. There you go. Yeah. Thank you, Cftc. Now, before we get into the news, you know the deal. You're the viewer matter most, so I share your comments at the beginning of every video. By the way, these comments today came from my recoveries during my run. I had a sprint session today, okay? 2 minutes on, as hard as I can. By the time I get done to 2 minutes, I'm totally wiped out, and then I have 2 minutes to recover while walking, and I did that for an hour straight. Wiped the F on out. I had a warm up too, don't worry about it, and a cool down. But still, I am wiped the F out. So these comments are during my 2-minute breaks after I was like, I kind of checked my phone, found a comment, responded to this one, copy this one, paste. Yeah, that's where it's from today. TJ Miles says you can always trust a dog person. Oh, hi, sweetie. Speaking of dogs, mine is right here. Hi. Always got one around me. That's what happens when you got so freaking many. Thank you, kind sir. Jeff Rawls says, thanks for getting me off the hopium, bro. Thanks for keeping it real. Choo choo from New Jersey's choo choo indeed. So yes, the sign is going on, and it's choo choo bitches for those of you that cannot see and are listening. Or for those of you that can see and maybe have your phone down or you have your earbuds in at work and you're trying not to laugh and you're thinking exactly what I'm thinking. I just want to get this fucking day over with. That's if you're at work. For me, I love doing this stuff. Bitcoin, little in the red. I wish it was a little bit lighter red than this. I wish they had different shades of red, like fuck your purple, you know what I mean? A little bit light red, nah, no big deal. Kind of like the snow and the radar things with rain. Give us that, heat maps. Not just simple green and simple red. Give us shades. Bitcoin down 0.42%, so basically sideways to 92,155. XRP at 212. I'll eat this 3163. Sold at 142 while BNB's at 905.8ish at just under 45 cents. XLM fans, if you got a quarter and a little bit more, you can buy an XLM 25.26 cents. All right, so what's going on? This is what's going on. Ladies, this might make you sodden. Men, you might pitch a tent. Look at all the red up on the screen. You see all this? Yeah, a little XDC, a little hbar, a little bit of flare. Obviously Picoin because it's a piece of shit. So BTC, it's all crypto in the red for the last 90 days. So do you give a shit about altcoin season index? Probably not. What do you care about? Performance has sucked balls here over the last 90 days. Only a few things are doing good. Check it out. We're going to count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. That's it. 12 cryptos. And some of this shit I wouldn't even touch if you gave me all your money and I was like totally like hammered and X-faded and all that. I wouldn't even throw it on some of this shit. Check out Eleanor Tourette. She's linked down below. No, she does not pay me for any of this. She doesn't even know who the fuck I am. I just recognize talent when there's talent out there, and I think she does a great job reporting with crypto, and I know that's why you're watching this channel, and I'm not an attention whore, so I'm giving some of my attention to her because I think she really does good work. And they're really trying, and they're growing a thing over there. So her information linked down below. U.S. stablecoin regulation creates global liquidity divide with Europe. Yeah, people are going to decide where are there the best places for us to launch a business? Because remember, a lot of business now, it's easy to be global with the internet connecting everyone, especially high-speed internet connecting everyone. You can make it happen. It's a lot easier than what? In the early 2000s, mid-90s, where you had to like overnight FedEx and DHL shit. Yeah, the yellow trucks, you remember them. They're mostly gone now, but that's my point. Now, because of regs in the United States, and this is why I'm so excited for regs with altcoins, you're seeing the benefits of that. And the benefit is what? A stablecoin war. And it's not like a pew pew war where you would use the cool things that are behind me over there in the cam. No, this is like a where are people going to invest war, right? Because this is all about getting money to your thing, right? You don't want people to invest in that guy's thing. No, you want people to invest in your thing so that your thing has demand and hopefully is worth more. In the crypto world, we're not sitting here going, oh, we really hope that some Solana meme coin does really good and, you know, screw XRP and screw Flare and screw, you know, all. No. We're like, hey, maybe you should play in our backyard and make our backyard worth more. So that's what's happening now with stablecoin regs. players, global players, are going to launch products in the biggest markets, and because all this shit is digital, it's so easy to do. You just open up a stupid small remote office in the United States, you have a damn address, and you're good to go. So you got this divide, and this divide is causing competition, because obviously the European markets are like, yo, bro, we want the money here, and the US market's like, no, we want the money here. Why? Because what's back in these stablecoins is government debt. Oh shit, Klaus, that makes sense now. Yeah, so all this is backed by government debt. You know those short-term treasuries? Yeah. So that's what the stablecoin regulations were really big about. So now players are going, okay, do we go to the United States? Do we go to Europe? We've got regs here for this, regs here for that. Oh, this looks juicy over there. We'll probably put our billions and billions of dollars worth of shit over there. And boom goes the dynamite. The stablecoin market cap is absolutely bonkers with how it looks because of regs. That's why I'm super hopeful for crypto, because I think the same thing is going to happen to these altcoins when we get the regs. Now, that being said, we are facing some macro headwinds. That sucks. That's something that regs can't fix. All right? Jerome Powell, the Fed, getting things up for way too long. Regs don't fix that shit. That's something we're going to have to dig out of. We got a lot of debt across the world. That debt is at high interest rates relative to recent times. You still have a housing crisis, which is just insane. There's no affordable housing in any freaking country. And you know that, like, I read your comments. Because when I talk about housing, a lot of you then will respond in the comments something about how expensive housing is by you. And then you tell me, like, what country you're from. And I'm like, holy shit, this is everywhere. And that's why I love this too, because we get to talk to like global people. So seriously, interact with each other in the comments. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of great people. And when we do live streams, yo, check out the chat center. Okay, so either way, you got this global divide and you got regs, and if we get the regs with the altcoins, you're going to see a lot of money flow into there. People are going to go where the best regs are, and that's why everyone's waiting for the United States market. So what happens now is this. Stablecoins create a divide. Fuck, I don't want to deal with the rest of the article. It's linked in the description below if you want to. Let's jump to the juice. Now you have the Cftc. Listen to this. Acting Chairman Caroline Pham announced, and bam, here you go. Here is the thing from the Cftc, dated December 4th. Hey, that's today. That's breaking news. That's why you hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Boom, let's get back into it. Acting Chairman Caroline Pham has announced, it's listed below too, that spot crypto products will trade on Cftc registered exchanges, marking a major milestone in the effort to bring digital asset trading in the United States under full federal oversight. Because you remember when the SEC was going after all the crypto players out there? Now the Cftc is like, yo, exchange operate under our umbrella. That's not securities anymore. That's commodities. The announcement coincides with the launch of Binomial, a US-based derivative exchange which will operate first ever leveraged retail spot crypto exchange under Cftc regulation. Golf clap. Leveraged spot crypto trading is now available under the same regulatory framework as US perps, futures, and options. If I could hump the microphone right now, I would. It's my boom is way up high, so like if I stood, I would be short a few inches. That's funny. That was funny. Broker intermediation and clearinghouse net settlement will provide capital efficiency traders need. We're bringing leverage spot crypto trading back to the U.S. with Cftc oversight. Pham emphasized the new framework gives Americans a safer alternative to offshore platforms, which have been described as Wild West. And that's the other thing, right? So you know how we talked about like the stablecoin battle, like where is money going to go from the United States, los Estados Unidos, or is it going to go to the European market? Well, same thing here with crypto trading. All of a sudden, there's a lot of people trading on offshore-based exchanges. And it's like, oh, do we really want the U.S. money? I'm looking now from the United States perspective. Do we really want U.S.-based money going to other markets? No, we want them coming to our markets. Play in my backyard. Buy my crypto. Don't buy that shit on Solana, whatever it is, Ballsack coin. And that's what you're seeing. So you're seeing these offerings, which are good for us. This is like really good for us because this is giving us more opportunities to play in regulated backyards, which encourages more trust. And when you have more trust in something, you are willing to put more money into it. So maybe you and I are like, yo, we'll be risky and we'll play in crypto now, but there's a shitload of boring ass people out there that are like, yo, crypto's cool, but it's not regulated. It's wild, wild west. Now you get a little bit of action under the CFTC umbrella. Yo, that convinces a lot more people. Hey, wait a minute. You're telling me that crypto now is the same as options? Is the same as perps, futures? Huh. So it's equivalent to some of the other products already been trading. Bam! There you go. This is an amazing step. It'll be even more amazing when we actually get the real chairman of the CFTC coming. Because remember, this came from acting chairman Caroline Pham. Why is she acting as chairman? Not because she's trying to get on fucking Saturday Night Live, because that stuff sucks balls now. It was way better when I was younger. Their humor now sucks. It's way too political. Back in the day, it was way raunchy. They didn't even care. I eat babies. I drink pee. I must be French. Yeah, find that now. They scrubbed that video off. That was a Saturday Night Live clip for you. So either way, we're waiting for the person to get confirmed with the Senate. Yada, yada, yada. That is big news. Now, the Ripple news. This is what I wanted to bring up. We talked about this a few days ago. And remember, I also share your comments at the beginning of every video. Why? Because it's hot, spicy, naughty, or relevant. Jeff Ross says, thanks for getting me off the hopium, bro. Thanks for keeping it real. Ripple price analysis. What's holding XRP back from breaking out? None of this has to do with Ripple. Ripple is a private company. They have private stocks. All right? But they throw Ripple in there for this search term bullshit. And what happens is a lot of people just will read the title, right? They'll just read the title and maybe like sentence 1 or 2 and just totally skip through this bullshit. Well, the thing is, it's all bullshit in this article because this is just trying to use names to get your attention. And the point of this article was to share with you that when you look at articles, please look past the title. Look past the clickbait stupid shit. I told you it was breaking news in the title of this video. Yes, because the CFTC today announced, guess what? You can trade just like options, perps, and futures, girlfriend. Not clickbait bullshit like this. I said I wasn't chasing hbar, and I meant it. I need to get it lower. I checked some numbers here. I really want to get it closer to like the 13.5 and less kind of category. So I'm gonna wait. Why am I telling you this? Because people always ask me like what I do. I don't know why. I don't know why you ask me what I do. You're probably in a different situation than me, right? I'm playing this run right now as a short-term thing. But if you want to look at some of these targets as your own, like, oh, well, maybe if I buy a long-term, right? Like, I get that. But I'm just telling you what I'm doing, right? I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to go 13.5 and less. I'm not pulling the trigger until it happens. I know. People are going to be like, but bro, zoom out and look how cheap this shit is. And I'm like, I know. But over recent history, we've seen a bit of softness. And we've seen that if you're a good noodle, that you can do some juicy things. I mean, go to the 1 month and look, I have plenty of opportunities at 13.5. Plenty right there. I have some right here. So I'm not going to chase it. XRP, okay. We had a little bit of a double candlestick-a-roni bottom right here. That was at the 15-minute mark. We then started moving up, then got rejected at 215, and now we're going back down. Let's see if we can bounce back from that low of 212 that you've seen printed right here. Why is that important? Because that's the freaking lowest low that we've had since December 2nd, early in the morning, when the move started happening. And now what are people doing? They play the pumperonis and dumperonis. $2 to $2.20, that's a 10% move. Oh, but bro, you pay taxes. I get that, but some of these players play with a lot of fucking zeros. A lot of zeros at a 10% hit in a short amount of time. You could get in, get out, smash and grab, good to go. Your risk is like jack shitola at that point. Think about it. A lot of the bigs do it. Look at the volume. The volume tells you when you get the big candlesticks and some bad times. So, friend zone, totally right now. XRP at 212 doesn't excite me at all. You're like, what do you mean, bro? It doesn't excite me because you know for fact you could get it cheaper than $2. So why not take a little bit of 5%? I mean, I can be patient. I don't know about you. You could get it sub $2. Zoom out to the 1 month and yo, you were able to get it way sub $2. Sub $1.90, 180s. Oh, juicy. In fact, let's look at that. Because remember, we can't get FOMO'd into bullshit. Look at this. In November, oh, you could have gotten down to 183. Oh. So yeah, I don't know why people chase. I don't know why the hopium pumpers out there keep talking about the bullshit. Here's the problem. In 2023, October 3rd, you had this. Swift document confirms that since 2019, it's been the plan to coordinate a rapid transition in Q4 of 2023 to ISO 20022. And Garmin, help me out, girlfriend. This is a chick. I run with a chick. My watch is a chick, okay? I know it's dark. 4th of December, 2025. So, remember, there's going to be hopium cycles always hitting you, too. I bet you a fucking year from now, you're going to hear some bullshit about ISO. You're also going to hear some shit about Ripple this, Ripple that. So be careful with your articles that you read. Make sure you really read through it and you look through the clickbait, right? And make sure you also thank the Cftc. Because for real, fuck the SEC. And I do like Snoop Dio. Double G. And I think I made my point with the previous segment. So what we're going to do now is we are going to play with doggies. Why are we going to play with doggies? Because a lot of you have dogs, and dog people are really cool. And I get my dogs that bug me all the time. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, I love you too. I know. You're such a good boy. Look at his cool Guatemalan collar. Isn't that freaking awesome? Hi. Ray, are you over there too? Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetheart. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Here's Ray. Hi, sweetie. Hi, buddy. Oh, you want to come up? Oh, okay. You're going to push me over. You're too big. I know. You're such a good boy. Hi, sweet girl. Oh, are you getting jealous because your brother is strong enough to do this? Oh, come here, sweetie. Can you come up? Come here, sweetie. You can come up. You're a big girl. There you go. Yeah. Oh, hi, sweetie. Right? You say, keep your brother away. Be like, this is my dad. Oh, sweetie. Yeah, see, they get jealous. They just like to cuddle, and they just like all the affection. So, I'm going to end the video like this, because my main man obviously wants to go outside. Right, buddy? You want to go outside? He also likes his butt scratched. Hi. You want to go outside and play? All right, let's do it. So I'm gonna end the video like that. Choo what? Hold on. Let me get it in the screen, in the frame. Choo what? Oh, it's kind of in the frame. You see it though. Choo bitches.